Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again in the great Denver, Colorado area. I am Fabio Soto along with Sam Schultz here in the RT. In our production crew, Rodrigo Mendoza. I want to thank everybody for joining us. KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Open Racquetball Championships presented by R&B Sales. And now the #1 player on tour and the Bolivian phenom Conrado Moscoso versus Jose Daniel Ugalde. Sam, good morning once again.
Good morning, now good afternoon, Fabio. Jose Daniel Ugalde from Team Ecuador. Had the pleasure playing him back at the Pro Stop in Atlanta. Very solid player. He has since won an Open title in the state of Florida, playing in Alex Zamudio's Zilani Open, where they did not allow the top 50 players in the world to play. He is outside of that. He had to qualify for this men's pro main draw. He is the last seeded number 32 player. Don't let that seeding fool you. He is here to make a statement. Conrado Moscoso to serve first. 0 serving 0.
Moscoso down the line. So you got Bolivia's #1 player and you got Ecuador's #1 player, both South Americans. And, you know, it's interesting because Jose Daniel Ugalde has had a lot of success in the doubles game, just so you know. He's a really good doubles player. And we've seen him travel sometimes in the Pro Tour. Last year I remember seeing him in New York. Remember seeing about 3 or 4 Pro Stops. So he does have some experience. Of course, very good friends with, he's going to be a mixed partner with Veronica Sotomayor in the Pan Ams in Chile this year.
Yeah.
So he's got his game on. So we're going to see a lot more of Ugalde from here on to the rest of the year. Speed, agility are factors that are on the side of Ugalde right now versus Moscoso.
The #1 player in the world in Conrado Moscoso.
Of course, we're seeing Team Ecuador here in his corner. Got Veronica Sotomayor there. Sudsy Martin right next to her.
Great shot right there by Ugalde.
Of course, Moscoso in the black, Ugalde in the white.
Great get off the back wall by Jose Ugalde. Diving attempt across the court, just unable to come up with it.
I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Like our post, share our feed, and keep following us on social media throughout this weekend. Fantastic Friday. Round of 32, Sam, is coming to a close with this match. Got the round of 16s coming up later.
Yeah, round of 16s, looking forward to it. That will be starting at 2 p.m. First round of 16 match will be Lalo Portillo versus Diego Garcia.
Going down the line, hit the right corner. So round of 16 is coming up later. And remember, we'll end the day with a mixed pro doubles match.
Yeah, mixed pro doubles to end today. And you talked about Ugalde playing mixed doubles with Veronica Sotomayor.
Yes.
Former pro herself. They took out and upset Andres Acuna and Maricruz Ortiz.
That was very interesting. You're right. That was yesterday. And it went to a gruesome tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I think it was
11-8.
11-8, yeah. I heard it was a fantastic match. We were broadcasting at the time. Unfortunately, we couldn't see it. But I was told it was a fantastic tiebreaker.
It was a great tiebreaker. And that just goes to show you that Jose Ugalde, a double specialist, able to hang in there with the best of them in the world in Andres Acuna. Now trying to hang in there with Conrado. He has to get himself back in the box in order to do that. He's trailing right now by 5. Great serve by Comrado Moscoso.
You know what I like about Moscoso's swing, especially on the forehand? You can't tell until the very end if he's going to blast it or if he's going to tap it. Like, he has an ability on his arm to just change the speed and midway of the ball. So you're playing against him. You have a tough time kind of reading that.
Yeah, on his forehand side, it's such a short and compact swing to get to the ball. He can start it so late and still catch up to it, where it disguises where he's going to hit it and how he's going to hit it.
That's true. Very deceitful. Moscoso, of course.
Deceitful in the best way possible, Fabio. Jose UGALDE in the box now. 0 serving 6. Forced to go up top. This is a big setup for Comrado.
On the line winner, backhanded by Moscoso. 6 serving 0. In what the last few matches that we had here on the main court, Sam, we've seen a great point differential in the first game, remember?
I do. Great point differential in the first game. 7-0 in our first match today. 8-0 in the second. Now 6-0 here in our fourth. But the second game was always much closer.
It's true.
Besides the fact of Jake Bredenbeck and Diego Gastelum.
That's a great serve by Moscoso all the way to the far left. And a timeout is called by Jose Daniel Ugalde. He takes a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back on IRT Live.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0. When I invented My Pillow, it had everything you'd ever want in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. My Pillow 2.0 has my patented fill combined with a cooling fabric with temperature regulating thread. My Pillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of My Pillow.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a MyPillow or not, you need to get the brand new MyPillow 2.0. Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better.
And cooler, too.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
Visit MyPillow.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Live once again here from Denver, Colorado. Sam, 8-0 Moscoso lead. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, great timeout right there by Jose UGALDE. You know, got some coaching from Team Ecuador. Obviously has Sudsy Monchek, Veronica Sotomayor, and the rest of the team in his corner. See if he can change something up. See a chink in the armor of Comrado Moscoso. But Comrado just looking on right now. And living up to the #1 seeded player in the world. Currently the best player on tour. So Comrado in the box, 8 serving 0.
Good serve. Moscoso.
Amazing serve.
Set up.
Setup.
Oh, Moscoso misses that easy shot. A little bit overconfident, if you will.
Yeah, maybe slow to swing down a little bit too much. Didn't swing all the way through it. So an opportunity for UGALDE. And point #1 for UGALDE.
On forced error there. Moscoso trying to go with a down the line forehand. Skips that shot. Ugalde now on the board.
Comrado snaps that one across his body, takes that one down the line, and a diving attempt by Jose UGALDE, just unable to come up with it.
I'd love to see Ugalde mix the serve a little bit. He's being too frank. He's just being too predictable, if you will. He needs to mix it up a little bit. because it's a good weapon that he has. I'm not saying it's not, but you're facing the #1 player on tour. You have to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, speaking of mixing it up, that is exactly what Camarado does with his shoes. One black and one white. Maybe taking a page out of Michael Jackson's book. Do you see me black or white?
And a skip from Moscoso. Gives away a side out.
Great serve right there by UGALDE. Set up off the back wall to his forehand.
Good shot. UGALDE hits the crack on the left side, gets point number 2. So it seems that UGALDE really has to work for those points. Set up for UGALDE. Good shot again. UGALDE on a roll here. 2 points in a row for him.
UGALDE. See if he sticks with that same serve to the right. He does.
Oh, he tries to go behind the back. That would have been cool, Sam.
Would have been very cool, but does not work out.
Close, but no cigar as Moscoso comes forward.
Yeah, for the fans at home, yes, it would have been very cool.
Yeah.
However, as a player, as a coach, you're scratching your head right now, wondering what he was doing. Jose UGALDE just unable to catch up with that one. A great shot by Camarado. See if Camarado can keep the momentum in his favor. Great serve. He'll shoot that one running backwards was Camarado. Ill-advised shot selection there. UGALDE still going to that forehand side of Camarado. Must be seeing something that he likes over there. And Camarado with authority snaps that one. Camarado Moscoso, 9 serving 3. Short serve, second serve, upcoming for Camarado. High lob, Nick, and a setup for the backhand of Camarado. Good get by Camarado. Jose UGALDE thought he had him, then had to spring back into action.
You know what I like about UGALDE in that play, not just the ending, how he made Camarado move from one point to the other, and he just made him switch around and go the wraparound to the left. He worked for that point, Sam. He earned it.
Absolutely. UGALDE worked for every bit of that point just to get himself back in the box.
Conrado on the back. UGALDE.
Camarado from the back again, this time shooting an overhead.
And very smoothly and walking does Conrado, just kind of glided right to the right. It was really, really good. Conrado to the serve. 9 serving 3. Remember that Conrado still has his timeout.
Great serve and service return by Camarado Moscoso.
Almost in the same fashion as he ended that rally, that last rally on the right. He did it on the left. Now slicing with the backhand.
And Jose Ugalde just skipping that one. An unforced error gives Camarado Moscoso point number 11.
The serve from Moscoso. It's a screen serve.
Wallpaper right there on that forehand side.
And you know what? Camarado doesn't get enough credit for those lob serves to the right that he does. He's had great success. Sometimes I even wonder why doesn't he use it more often as his first serve, because he just, you know how we talked about the Beltran high lob serve? Camarado has a very nasty high lob to the right. And that's another point for Moscoso.
Now 2 away from victory here in game number 1.
13 serving 3, a commanding lead from Moscoso. The serve. That ball was too high up. Ugalde just went for that backhand. That was 3 feet up in the air. Not the best shot selection. Now Moscoso has his first game point, 14 serving 3.
Correction, that is the end of game number 1. 15-3. Camarado Moscoso takes it. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here in 2 minutes on IRT Live.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM GUTTERMAN Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most comprehensive warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell from Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the conclusion of game number 1, Camarado Moscoso won it 15-3. See if Jose Daniel Ugalde can come back in game number 2. What do you think is the difference that Jose Daniel Ugalde can make between game 1 and game 2, Fabio?
Well, I'd like to see him mix his serve up a little more. I need him to move Conrado around in that regard. The other is during the rally, he's not hitting the ball low enough. I've seen him do a lot of shots 4-3 feet up in the air, and Conrado's fast enough as it is. He's just giving him a lot of time to get to the ball and kill it. So, just keep it low, mix it up a bit in the serve, and I think he'll have a better outcome. I'm not going to say that he'll defeat him, but he'll have a better outcome nonetheless.
And UGALDE gets to serve first here in game number 2. See if he can get some quick points early on to try to help his momentum. It's a good serve. UGALDE trying to do a little bit too much, trying to take that ball from above his head, shooting it. MOSCOSO in the box.
Oh, Conrado always finds a way to make those nasty shots, and it's interesting because even though he is the #1 player on tour, he doesn't throw it in your face. He's very adamant. He respects his opponents. He gives them his space. He gives them his spot, but he makes sure with those shots to keep it as far away as possible. He's making a statement. Like right there, that was a great serve.
Yeah, amazing ace serve for point number 2 for MOSCOSO. MOSCOSO tracking this one now with his backhand. And UGALDE just skipping it.
An unforced error.
(3-0) now for MOSCOSO.
The serve.
UGALDE hits it up. Set up for MOSCOSO. Hits it right back to UGALDE. Ill-advised. MOSCOSO now tracking it off the back wall, and down to a knee goes Jose UGALDE.
I like it. I like the anticipation right there. And, that never give up attitude that UGALDE has is going to give him that result right there. A side out. He needs to keep working on that. And you know what? The thing is, he has the physical fitness. He has the cardio to keep that pace up. And I like that about him. Hard worker.
Very hard worker. You can tell he works out. He runs a lot. Diving all over the court is UGALDE. He'll try to shoot this one from above his head. And Conrado just skipping it in right there.
Another unforced error due to that UGALDE effort. I love that. He gets on the board finally. 1-3.
Yeah, if UGALDE keeps showing this effort throughout the whole second game, diving after everything, sliding after everything, can see if he can get a couple more points here than he did in game number 1.
UGALDE on the run again. 2 serving 3 now. Good. 2 points in a row for UGALDE. You gotta love it.
Jose UGALDE looking more like the Energizer Bunny right now. 2 serving 3.
I can see the drums.
He's marching to the beat of his own drums right now as he's trying to get point number 3 and tie it up against the world #1.
Ooh, that has to be a replay, unfortunately. There was physical contact before that. That was a good rally. Unfortunately for UGALDE, has to be replayed.
Yeah, Jose UGALDE not thrilled about that one. Thought he got the ball far enough away from MOSCOSO. Wow, great diving get where it would not be a replay.
And UGALDE
Legend.
working it, man.
Yeah.
He's just doing a really good job right now. 3-3.
3-3. We'll see if Conrado MOSCOSO doesn't tire out UGALDE or if UGALDE's training and conditioning holds true. It was talked about a lot. Conrado MOSCOSO coming into this tournament trains at altitude, is used to the thinner air.
I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. Remember, this is the IRT and the LPRT this weekend. I believe the only time in this calendar year that we're going to have both tours on the same roof at the same time. Like our post, share our feed, keep following us on social media. 3-3.
Moscoso to serve. Short second serve. Second serve upcoming here for Camarado Moscoso. Camarado now shooting with his backhand. Great ball control by UGALDE.
Seems the replay has to be taken in effect. Conrado couldn't perform that backhanded shot. UGALDE was right in front of him. Consequential. It's a good shot by UGALDE, side out.
UGALDE back in the box, 3 serving 3.
Good down the line. UGALDE can't get to that one. Of course, Conrado from Sucre, Bolivia. Say hi to everybody from Sucre that are watching us in Bolivia, of course. Say hello to his dad, Mr. Conrado Moscoso. I know he's watching.
Another short serve there by Camarado. Lob to the backhand of UGALDE.
Wow, Moscoso utilizing that left corner. He really had not many options, Sam.
No, that ball cracked out in the back, kind of popped out. Camarado just able to get a racket on it, do something spectacular with it, as we've seen him do time and time again. So Moscoso able to get off the 3-3 stalemate first. See if it unlocks an avalanche.
Ooh.
Moscoso, the first dive of the match by Moscoso.
Listen, what a good wide angle shot right there by UGALDE. Kept Moscoso. You don't see Moscoso diving that much against UGALDE, and he did right there.
Screen serve called. Now UGALDE with a Z. Be a setup for his backhand. He'll forced to go up top. Camarado will not. He'll bring it down beautifully.
Sidewall, front wall kill. I think UGALDE is making Moscoso think a little more, strategize a little differently, very different pace. Good serve by Moscoso.
Great wrap serve by Moscoso and a great diving get by him as well.
Oh, what
wow.
a great rally. And it started with a good serve right there, but UGALDE, don't you love his determination and tenacity for that rally?
Yeah, the never give up attitude, the can-do attitude.
That ball barely made it to the front wall, and UGALDE was there. Good coverage.
Yeah, and UGALDE looking a lot more comfortable here in game number 2.
4 serving 4.
And a skip right there by Camarado Moscoso awards Jose UGALDE another point. He now leads 5 serving 4.
This is the first time that UGALDE has been leading this match. So good momentum builder here for Team Ecuador.
Yeah, he is building momentum little by little. But Camarado Moscoso able to get back in the box. Down by 1. See if he can tie it up here. Jose Ugalde, and cheers starting to come from the Team Ecuador corner. An ace serve right there by Jose Daniel Ugalde.
What a great momentum builder right there. Now he's 2 points ahead. Confidence. And his team is cheering him on.
Yeah, momentum building, swing by swing, point by point. He asked Bob the Builder, can we build it? He says, yes, I can. But Camarado Moscoso silences the corner of Ugalde.
Nasty backhanded by Moscoso. One of his ultimate weapons is his serve. The other one is his backhand for sure.
Moscoso, we haven't seen the serve get on like we've seen it in the past.
No, we haven't. Is he going to do that lob to the right? No, he's not. High lob Z, though, to the right of Ugalde. There you have it. Just quick response. Conrado got what he wanted out of that play. Is he going to keep performing that one, though?
And although we have not seen the serve get on by Camarado Moscoso, his backhand has been excellent so far today. We'll see it again here. Skipping. So Ugalde back in the box. Now Camarado coming across the court, having to shoot this one.
Oh, a skip by Conrado. Is that pressure, overconfidence, lack of concentration? What is that? We've seen about a few in a row.
Timeout taken by Camarado Moscoso. We'll take 1-2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here in a minute on IRT Live.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0. When I invented My Pillow, it had everything you'd ever want in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. My Pillow 2.0 has my patented fill combined with a cooling fabric with temperature regulating thread. My Pillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of My Pillow.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a MyPillow or not, you need to get the brand new MyPillow 2.0. Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better.
And cooler, too.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, from Denver, Colorado. This is Fabio Soto for the RT, Sam Schultz, and Rodrigo Mendoza. I want to thank everybody for watching. The KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Open Racquetball Championships presented by R&B Sales, as Jose Daniel Ugalde has Conrado tippy-toeing against the ropes. Good rally so far, Sam.
Yeah, a tale of two games so far. Ugalde never got into a groove, never looked super comfortable in game number one. Here he is in game number two, looking more comfortable, looking more confident. Now, Camarado Moscoso can get his serve working and start executing more shots. I think Moscoso will take it in two. However, Ugalde with the can-do attitude, running all over the place to get every ball he can, as he does right there.
Wow.
And Moscoso just unable to get it back to the front wall.
But
He has him on the ropes.
what a great effort from UGALDE. It started with the serve, a little bit of strategy right there. This is what he's doing right now differently in game number one. He's utilizing the sidewalls a lot. He's using the sidewalls more than he does. Not straight shooting. He's just making Conrado move a lot. So Conrado's he's sweating a little bit there.
Yeah, but that backhand by Conrado Moscoso, deadly. Jose UGALDE has to stay away from that. That is one of Conrado's best weapons, his backhand and his serve. Even if he just has one per game, he can get through. Backhand again by Conrado.
Wow.
Cracked out in the front right wall. Conrado unable to pick it up.
Gotta love it. Great effort right there. That no give up attitude working wonders for UGALDE.
UGALDE now going to the forehand of Moscoso. Great diving get by Conrado. This time the backhand of Conrado. We'll see another backhand. Set up UGALDE, center of the court. Great get. UGALDE, amazing get, front right court.
Down the
UGALDE
line.
tries again, just unable to get it. An amazing rally.
Listen, A for effort right there on both of these gentlemen, but UGALDE just surprising us right there, diving and getting those balls. And Moscoso, how did that rally end? Just a down-the-line shot. Didn't expect that one after all that athleticism.
Yeah, smart, high percentage racquetball right there, but that may be the rally of the tournament so far. And we are only on Friday. Lob serve from Moscoso. Going with that high lob Z to the forehand of UGALDE again.
Oh, UGALDE tried to play cute on the front wall. Small, slow action pace. Fortunately, couldn't get it done. That was a skip. Moscoso now within two.
UGALDE tried to carry that one up to the front. Just couldn't do it. Another lob Z. This time UGALDE steps up to cut it off and skips it. Moscoso, couple points in a row now. Still trailing 7-8. Moscoso now trying to get his drive serve going. Is just short once again. See if he sticks with this high lob Z. No, this time to the backhand of UGALDE. Interesting around the world, but very effective by Jose UGALDE.
Well, listen, that reset just worked wonders for him. Conrado just wanted to take it a little too high up in the air. Didn't work. UGALDE got what he wanted.
Yeah, UGALDE back in the box. 8 serving 7. Tight halfway through game number 2. Great shot right there by Jose UGALDE.
Very different game number 2 than 1, and UGALDE seems more confident, focused.
He came to win. Backhand of Conrado Moscoso. Excellent once again.
Ball check by UGALDE, sees everything's fine. Moscoso goes to the front.
Great serve right there by Camarato. Great diving effort by UGALDE. Just unable to come up with it. See him staying down, checking out his shoulder.
I think he's checking out his left shoulder. Hopes he's okay. Referee's about to go in and check. And he seems okay, he just got up. He's just rotating his shoulder cuff really a little bit, and it seemed a little weird, but not his right arm, his left arm.
And a thumbs up from UGALDE, that's good to see. Maybe just landed on it a little bit awkwardly. See if that hurts or helps either player, that little break in the action. Great serve right there by Camarato MOSCOSO.
Good down the line shot, just bit that right corner and stayed in the wall. So MOSCOSO. Timeout taken by UGALDE. As he takes the timeout, we'll take a 1-minute break and we'll be back on IRT Live.
My name is Jake Brenbeck and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but if it's something that you want, there's really no stopping you, and that's kind of how I live. I just go after.
John Story joined the U.S. military, was killed in an inside attack on the 12th of February 2014. The biggest thing we want to do to help our local Gold Star families and our veterans, that we bring awareness to their opportunities to be served, to be taken care of, to bring to light ever-increasing need for our veterans specifically, to have housing, to have good benefits, to be taken care of. Go to livelikejohn.us. Go to the Donate Now button and help us fulfill our mission.
I played a lot of matches when I was playing the WRT with the Gearbox ball. It's a different ball than the other ones. I think it's better for the game. It's durable. I think for fans it's going to be more enjoyable. The rallies are going to be a little longer, so it's going to be fun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again. KWM Gutterman World Singles and Doubles Open Racquetball Championships presented by R&B Sales. Conrado Moscoso just tied Jose Daniel UGALDE. And interesting fashion, UGALDE has been, surprisingly enough, Sam, leading for most of this game number 2.
Indeed he has. It's just been the effort, will, and determination of UGALDE to get to every ball that Camarato hits.
Ace serve by Conrado Moscoso. That ball just died in the left corner.
Died in the back left corner, and a good sight to see if you're a Camarato Moscoso fan is he got a very good drive serve in. Let's see if he can make it 2 in a row here. He
Ball
does
up.
make it 2 in a row. Forehand setup. Camarato. Jose UGALDE just unable to get to that one.
The serve from Moscoso.
2 points in a row since the timeout taken by Jose UGALDE. Set up back wall, forehand side, put down the forehand line.
That was very close. Even from this angle, it looks so close. Nearly skipped that shot. Moscoso 3 points away from taking this match and advancing to the round of 16s.
Wow, amazing shot right there. Teleporting that ball exactly where he wanted it to go was Camarado Moscoso. Forehand reverse pinch winner, 2 points away from victory is Moscoso.
Good shot again. Moscoso with his first match point, 14 serving 9. Is this it for Jose Daniel Ugalde? The serve.
Great diving get by Ugalde right there.
Set up.
And another diving try by Ugalde, but that is it. Camarado Moscoso takes this one 15-3, 15-9 over Jose Daniel Ugalde.
Great performance, I gotta say. Ugalde just played up to par here in game number 2, but everything has been going the way for Moscoso right now. The #1 player tour advances to the next round of 16s.
Yeah, Camarado Moscoso will go on to face either the 16th seeded Rocky Carson or the 17th seeded Kadim Carrasco. So for the IRT, we will be taking a little break for about an hour until 2 p.m. local time. Don't forget to tune back in then. For Sam Schultz, Fabio Soto, our production crew of Pablo Forge and Rodrigo Mendoza, we thank you for tuning in. That is all on IRT Live.